I think you'll definitely see good returns. And I actually, I know I cite him a lot, but I think that's because he's probably the new best voice in this ecosystem and stuff. But your friend Sami, like Sami was saying the other day, I think the best way to look at the EHEX PHEX chart right now, that ratio chart, and with it going down, is to simply look at it instead of like arguing EHEX or PHEX or whatever. Use that as a descriptor that we are in a risk off environment right now. Like people just are selling that EHEX, they're not buying it up, and it'll become a more sought after commodity here as we get, further into this. I saw Randy Hilarski last night. Shout out to him, always bringing good stuff. He was talking last night about like we are still so far from like bullish times. And you and I have said, I mean, like, we do think this is a new cycle and all that stuff, but we aren't in bullish times yet.
No.
Give it a year from now, give it almost 18 months from now. I mean, we're going to be in a better place before 18 months from now. I'm just saying that is a long time in crypto. And what we're seeing right now, I mean, we still have some blood out there. And, maybe we even get ahead of ourselves too. I mean, we're prepared for it, but I mean, we've been kind of bullish on this stream generally in the market for almost 4 months now, just as far as like the world not ending in terms of the crypto market. But I mean, that still doesn't mean we are in bullish times. So some of this, I think, is a stark reminder for some people. And I think they're just really upset because they waited 2 years and now everything is, not how they want it to be. So,
yeah, well, it's going to be that way. I mean, that's what happens when new chains launch. We said it. I said it going back even way before it did launch. I said, look at some of the other charts. Look at what happens when they launch. It's no different. It's going to dip. And, I don't know if now's a good time to pull up the old HEX chart here.
Yeah.
There's the first 33 days down to the bottom,
Yep.
You've got this whole dip, you're looking from here down is 80%.
That's right
from the launch, but then, it proceeded to do from there 732, percent gain. So, but it did a lot of that. Like this is, I mean, it's funny to see how this chart
now when you look back.
Yeah. But this is the stuff that we've been talking about. This is the stuff you've got to sit through. And all of these dips, from here to here was another dip. And then it had a massive run up. And then here to here was another dip. So it's funny when all this stuff plays out, what you've got to sit through. They say all the OGs were lucky. They were lucky. And then on top of it, not just the chart, but all the FUD. All the people throwing mud and saying how HEX was a scam and this and that. It was just, it was a lot to deal with back then. And, these people that are seeing it now, they haven't seen anything. It's still comical when, there was a bug. There wasn't even a bug in the contract. But, the liquidity providers were not getting their fees. They were getting the incentive token, but they weren't getting the fees because there was it was a script error. It wasn't really a bug. Nothing broke because of it. It was just that all the coins got burned. Instead, went to the buy and burn instead of being divvied out to the liquidity providers, which I haven't seen very many liquidity providers complaining. It's all everybody else that's causing this. It's funny how that works, right?
Yeah, the people that aren't even really affected. Yeah.
Right. Aren't the ones, the people that were affected aren't the ones complaining. It's everybody else. So, yeah, it's funny to me to see how people can get their panties in a bunch and get upset about silly stuff and cause a stir over nothing. It's just, it's funny. And I like I said, they haven't seen anything, and this is nothing compared to what it was like 4 years ago. So,
and yeah, actually, if anything, that bug within PulseX is really just, benefited PulseX holders. Yeah. I mean, that's really all that's done so far. So hexpassiveincome.com. My friend Crypto Coffee has created what I think is probably the best course for a new cryptocurrency investor. Not only that, But these courses usually charge an arm and a leg. Crypto Coffee is only charging $200. I think right now he actually has a discount for $150. I have a link below in the description. If you are new to crypto, do not understand HEX and how it works, click the link below. It's a quick, easy course. He only gives you the basics. I personally, myself, have thought about creating an intro to crypto course in the past. I don't think there's any reason to do so because Matt, Crypto Coffee, has already taken care of that. And I don't think anything needs to be added by anybody else. So check it out. The link is in the description and sign up to HEX Passive Income today.